Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to the commentary show. I'm going to do well because I'm having a wonderful day on this. Oh, what did I do? On this, it's what today. Today is Monday, the 4th of November. We are in a great mood. We just finished playing some Fortnite. So we're gonna be playing some Borderlands. Now the good news is we played 3 hours and a half of Fortnite. Why is that good news? Well, because we're gonna be able to play 4 hours of Borderlands. We're eating cheese. I didn't take the time to cook. So I hope again.
This used to be Sarpedon's own ship, you know, before she got promoted, I mean. They say it went down before the cracking happened. Imagine that. Crash. Bang. Oh, would have been something to see.
We're eating strong cheddar.
I want an update on the Helios situation. Sir, I've got my best people working on a way to retake the station.
That's the Hyperion CEO. Is he as much of a bottle and glass arse as I hear?
Who the hell is that? That is the 10-year-old boy. Hired to help us. You're fired, John.
We got fired? No way. No freaking way. Guys, that cheese is amazing. It's the cheese from where I live. It's strong. Oh, it's so good. Oh, snow.
You lick me.
It will be hilarious.
6. That was almost orgasmic, honestly. I hit it with a chuck barrel, that's why. For this, we're going to go into the boson. Yeah, the story is good. It's not as good as the first time I watched it, nor as the second itself. I'm not a big fan of doing 1 XP, but it's okay. What did I do today? Today we didn't do anything. We don't have problem with uploading though, which is great. Very, very good. We played some Fortnite for 3 hours and a half. We had problem with the problems with the Wi-Fi. Again.
Stop moving, would you?
Listen, I remember the first time I played this. I was watching Jump Park Boys. It was the episode of Olive, a singer. Boom. Peeing live. I'm not peeing. It's not me. My apologies. I want to buy a bit for the sniper rifle.
Board my vessel after all my polite warnings. Prepare to die horribly.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
Stop here.
I'm always happy to take your money.
The guy's always drunk, he's I think probably peeing. Yeah, so we'll be playing this for the next 4 hours, and then we'll have a TikTok live. Okay. Lucky boy. It's in. There's gonna be nothing.
Evil laugh.
But we did be good.
And you, squalid.
It's almost 2 a.m.
Face my wrath. Actually, as I've just booked a path to my wrath, you'll face my
Dear.
wrath instead. My girlfriend and I will enjoy watching from the safety of the captain's chamber.
Look what she's gonna say.
My luscious snuggle bunny. Yep.
Look what she's gonna say.
We've talked about this, my love. You're to address me as baby or my dear, especially in front of the others. Of course, my dear Daisy. Mateys, attack!
See, he's like a not a perv. I'm not gonna say a perv, but he's weird with her. And it kind of sucks. It's kind of sad because this is, in my opinion, this is the first time that Jack is really a villain. Because we save her, and she's like, well, thank you for saving me. It's like, I know, we didn't save you. We'll be using you as a killing machine. It's like, I don't want to be killing machine. It's like, well, you don't really have a choice.
They're frozen.
Hey there, sorry about all that. Look, I'm not really with Captain Arscrack here. To prove it,
Arscrack.
I'll pop the door for you. If you want that force field down, you need to go to the engine room. All right, lady, but I'm watching you.
My favorite character here is
Listen,
Pickle for
the
sure.
bosun's pretty much holding me prisoner and making me do things for his entertainment, but you're here and you look like the rescuing type. They're a flipping vault hunter, so they're more the arse-kicking type. Kind of the same thing in my book.
Arse
I'm
kicking.
here for a military AI, my dear, not a damsel.
Perfect. I know exactly where you can get an excellent military AI. Just
It's
come
her.
find me. First, I'll have to show you how to shut down the bosun's barrier. Reckon she's onto something.
As long as I get to kill things, it's all the same to me, darling.
Yeah.
Great. I'll try to help along the way where possible, but I can't let the bosun know we're working together. So, sorry in advance for anything I have to do. I'll be in touch when you get to the engine room.
The story is just so good here. Like you want it, they do a really good job at making you appreciate Skippy. And the only reason you have to sort of like her is because in the end you know that whatever she does, she'll be a victim, right? So what you're doing is you're creating so basically you have a victim and you have another victim, right? One of those victims you end up liking, and you have to chat to help. I think it's like kind of similar to the trolley problem, right? However, you don't have a choice. You're not making a choice. And what we're gonna try to do is, okay, so we got 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I thought I asked you to do 3. Okay.
Changing the time so sunset is now.
We just didn't do this one, okay? Never mind. Never mind, I know what's going on. Good. Yes, we didn't eat. I ate a piece of cheese, which was good. And we ate some Nature Valley bars, which are great. I'm excited to eat though. Listen, I'm a fat ass, okay? Food is important to me. So of course I'm going to be talking about food. And we're back. That's good. Yeah. Good. Okay. Come on. Today's Tuesday. Nice. Schlag. It's weird that he has two weapons. I was watching somebody play Borderlands the first one, and they got their first ultimate weapon in 5 minutes. But then because we got two in the same. Well, yeah, but yes and no, because the game is smaller. So because the game is smaller, you're actually like. It's actually problematic. Boom. One.
Sorry about this, but I'm going to have to defend the engine room for the bosun. And these old Dahl sands are tough.
Don't worry about it. Here, I would love to play as Axon. Because it's Dahl. I don't know if you put us up Dahl in the second game. Well, it's an X Dahl. Nobody's really sure what his story is. I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna put the music. I have to stop wasting bullets like that. Especially on a weapon. That's lucky.
The best trap money can buy.
I don't always do this.
I did tell you they were tough.
See? 2 shards. Insane.
Oh, get your peepers on that. Hello there, shiny converter. Fancy meeting you here. Don't take that, kid. It's not yours.
What? Stopping my fluffy koalanid? The tiny thieving rat! Crush him! Burn him!
Calm down, dear. I'm doing my best.
I love this.
Actually, I'm not. This is fun.
You just feel bad for her. But at the same time, it's also cool, right? Because technically what he's doing. So this is kind of like ouch. Put music and then I fucked up my finger. It's actually a really cool thing that they're doing here. So Jack is the one that programmed Claptrap, right? And Jack doesn't give a fuck if Claptrap is damaged because Claptrap is an AI, right? So when they do something as much as what's her freaking name? Skippy, you can see the same thing, like, hey, I know that she's not an AI, so do you mind if she gets hurt? No? Okay, cool. So then you hurt her, right? But it's just complex because Skippy in itself is a victim and Claptrap wasn't a victim. It all depends on the perception of things, right? Is Claptrap a victim as much as Skippy is? Not really. Did Jack treat Skippy as bad as he treated Claptrap? No. But at the end of the day, who's the biggest winner? It's Claptrap, because Claptrap gets to live a happy life, and Skippy is to be music. We're gonna put music, by the way. No, I'm gonna put It's Nothing Nowhere. I wanna do Nothing Nowhere today. I wanna listen to Nothing Nowhere today. And we wanna do like a full stream of just singing. But we need a Nothing Nowhere. We need a mix. Good. If you've been around the channel a while, you know that I love Nothing Nowhere. So there's a new song. It's cool. It's cool seeing the difference. Why is Skippy worse off than I did it all on my own, no promo? I get fans getting tats up my logo. Give me a sec. Why is Skippy worse than Claptrap? Or Claptrap gets to survive. Skippy is used as an AI for violence that she doesn't want to. So she is in her own way enslaved into something that she doesn't want to do, and because she is in her own way enslaved into doing something that she doesn't want to do, and this is why she's the victim and not Claptrap. This is gonna be super easy. So then I back like a yo-yo, and I told they were not trying to label. You know, I put his body at the table. I had to do the J job. No tax for merch drop. It's not time to take me serious. If you want feeling this, you probably delirious. Some more one, then some more one. It can never be me, cause I'm the reaper in your dream, cause to sobriety. I go for the haters and not this inside of me. I'm more one, there's some more one. Nothing over there, man. I'm the reaper in your dream, cause let it get down on the unsundone. Let it be till like your name Danny Fanders. Give me two lives like my name Danny Santon. I'm like your third like a motherfucking Anna. I'm the third of the unsundone. Let it be till like my name Danny Sanders. Lie like my name Danny Phantom. You're done like a motherfucking Anna. I don't think I can get killed here, right? Oh god, under the chest. Like a drummer do. OMG, now you see me on the TV. If I'm not wrong, yeah, this is gonna be one of the shittiest plays because there's a lot of chance to fall here. easy. Take it serious. If you're not feeling this, you're probably delirious. I'm more one. There's a more one. They can never be me, cause I'm the reaper in your dream, cause. And the craziest thing is, I remember playing this like 6 years ago, right? So when I was first playing this, we were listening to the Trailer Park Boys, right? And then the second time I was listening to this, we listened to a French content creator, because we were working at a place called Quebec. And that French content creator kind of saved my life because he did a mental health journal, right? So the guy was very depressed, and what he did was he documented his journey, and it used to be a daily podcast. And the craziest thing with this is you can't find it anymore, because he got into okay, so basically speaking, it's complex. This guy was working, right? But also, I fucked up. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry for the crown. There's a couple minutes of us watching bullshit. So he was working for this guy, right? And this guy did a joke on a person with I don't know what they have, but they're disfigured, right? It's a sickness. So he made fun of that, right? And it was a bad joke, yes. And the humorist, or the comedian, sorry, humorist is in French. The comedian was like, "Hey, I really regret this joke. Oh, I should have done this joke, right?" So he goes in, and this guy was, and the sad thing, right? The sad thing was like he apologized, and he listened to the other guy say, "Well, what about emotional damage?" It's like, "What do you mean?" "Well, I want to sue you, so your apologies don't mean much." And then the guy got mad. He said, "You want to sue me? Fuck you. Sue me." And then this guy was working for him. So the first guy got cancelled. However, the first guy, this is the biggest problem of them all, right? The first guy, which was a comedian, was sued, but he had millions, right? Because he was very popular. He was one of the best, or one of the most popular comedian in Quebec, right? And then what happened is, even though he lost money, the way he did it, and this is disgusting, but at the same time he was trying to do something for freedom of speech, right? So what he did was he took the kid, because so the guy is not a kid. He's not a kid. He has the body of a kid, because it's not even dwarfism. It's something else. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. So the comedian was like, "You know what? I'll make sure to go the longest time possible in court." So because he went the longest time possible in court, well, the person suing didn't have enough cash to pay for their lawyers. So this guy won because the other guy didn't have enough cash, right? So people were pissed. However, the guy that I was listening to, and the guy that did literally what you call it? He literally did a campaign, right? He didn't have as much money as the comedian did, so we were in a position of, hey, this is kind of fucked up, right? I cannot pay for this. And that's pretty much the situation. Okay, so now I'm gonna put back the music because I talk a lot. But yeah, so this guy was drowned because the stream was his way. Okay, so what am I not saying is my cousin Louis, fucking shout out to Louis, he's a good guy. Louis works as a technician, right? The problem with Louis is he's gonna be working like 60 hours a week. when there's shows, but when there's no shows, he doesn't have work. And people don't understand that, right? You think the technician's gonna make money on the DVD? No. He's not. He's not. Never said. Never said. Flipping you away. Yeah. Remember me when you're smiling on my face. 'Cause when you're gone to a better place, I'm not so sure about anything anymore. I guess I got what I've asked for. I've been so sore from always sleeping on the floor. I'm not gonna do this anymore. This is a mixture. This is the best of Nothing Nowhere. And this is oh no, this is what? Forgot his song name. Nevermore. Yes, right.
Come back anytime.
Do. Why do I when I'm waking up? Why can't I give a fuck?
Don't spend it.
Outside, milk, soldier.
Trapper!
The soldier. Like yes, no one's in my life.
The Ice Queen coming!
And what's insane is I'm just gonna be putting this. We'll kill how many people?
Cool them!
I'm not so sure I'll do anything anymore. I guess I got what I've asked for. Sure, I've been so sure. The critical hit for what's it called? For this one, right? The critical hit for Cold Advance, right? I'm gonna be doing them mostly here. Do the water is falling on my face. 'Cause when I'm gone, no a better place. Do anything anymore. I don't have full bullets. This is life right now, right? Listen to music and just playing this game, which is amazing. So why was the guy that helped why was the guy who was talking about depression helped me that much? Because I always was a talker, right? I always was a talker. Problem is I didn't have anything to anybody to talk to, right?
Sorry about this, but I'm going
So
to have to defend
when this guy did a
the
podcast, I was like, hey, I'm part. And the reason, the reality is he wasn't popular, right? He wasn't popular because he was talking about his divorce, about his love for painting, but he wasn't really wanting to paint, right? And it was something that was important to him, right? It was more sort of personal. It was more sort of a personal journey. And when you do a personal journey on the internet versus when you do something that's mainstream, something that's a bit more niche, right? Well, a lot of people are gonna be wanting the niche because they're not in your shoes, right? For example, the artist that we're listening to right now, Nothing Nowhere, right? Which I love, one of my favorite artists. Would I be listening to Nothing Nowhere if I didn't go to depression? No. Would I be listening to Bring Me the Horizon if I didn't go to depression? No. A lot of these artists, right, are results of my own experience. And now we're doing much better. We're doing much better. That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, you know, this is path of life, right? And those life experiences mark you, and they change you, right? And it made you a different person, right? And that different person has a different taste. When you change, you don't physically change, you mentally change, you psychologically change, right? Right? As a baby, you drink out of the tits of your mom, right? Milk become the only source of sustenance, so you love milk. And not only you don't drink milk because you know that there's more than that.
Oh, get your peepers on that!
Love it you do place.
Fancy meeting you
When
here.
I think of you, I think of place. I've voted on the same place. It's obvious how you carried away. This is Opes Up from Dashboard. It's his first album, which was, I think it's Houdini, but I don't remember. I listened to the guy in years. Well, not years, but we've been listening to him most of the nights. And last time I did that was years ago. Why would listening to, if I'm feeling better, why would listening to depressive music? Great question. We had a dream yesterday. I had a dream yesterday that I was finding my old iPod. And I was listening to music and I was like, wow, this is better than what I'm listening to right now. And then one of the only person I can still listen to is Nothing Nowhere. Reason as to why is most of the other band I either listen too much or like one of my favorite band, which is Falling in Reverse, right? I love this band, but then recently the singer said something that is horrible, right? So I'm not going to listen to him. Not because I boycott it, because I don't want to support somebody like that, right? Even though it's on YouTube and I'm not buying CDs or buying songs, it's still supporting a person that has these thoughts. Put it all inside my head so I remember. Think about the way we were in November. Every moment that I'm wasting, holding on to one more chance, is a chord to pray now, so close to me. Wish I could forget it all. Now it's 3 AM and I'm on the phone, jumping on your page cause I'm all alone. You to try, but I try to change, but it is always end the same. Tired of falling out of love, I'm tired of the rise and fall. I reach me for so, but I don't wanna get my hopes up. Tired of falling out of love, I'm tired of the rise and fall. I reach before so, cause I don't wanna get my hopes up. What did the guy say that was horrible? Good question. Hey kids, are you sure?
Dickbags just sound nuts.
Right.
Get it? Dickbags, nuts?
Word is, before the bosun went native, he was some kind of AI tech whiz. Not that you'd think it now, he's gone all mum and dad mad. But what do you care? Didn't you just get fired?
And when I march up to Helios with an army of badass robots, I'll be unfired so quickly it'll make Tacitur's pedo mustache spin off his big gross
pedo mustache.
face.
See, there's no humor like Borderland.
Okay.
See, this is Vengeance, and Jack is supposed to be the hero. The pre-sequel is just great. You're the one who's fucked up. The pre-sequel is great because this is the ascent of a villain. In the beginning, you think that Jack is a hero. He's supposed to be this hero, and there's things that he does that's heroic. But it's like, okay, well, how do you become a psychopath, right? And even then, the coolest thing is the second one, the villain is Jack, right? The third one, there's still this cult of Helios. There's still this cult of Hyperion, right? And this cult of Hyperion is marked by a mask of Jack.
Yes!
Down and up this face. So what did the guy say? Okay, so I got a tattoo on my body. Now, did the guy tell me to get a tattoo? No. It was my choice. I understand that. But the guy went on live, right? And he said, my biggest regrets in life, literally said word for word, right? He said, my biggest regrets in life is that I will never be able to do something as popular as this.
Blocking your route to, well, me by jettisoning the main engines. Removing them will really mess up several of the Drakensberg's key systems. I'll quietly talk you through things and update your echo where appropriate, but the bosun's going to throw a lot of his men at you.
Yeah, bring him on.
Perfect.
I love this. Aurelia as a queen.
First, head to the engine control panel and set the ship's engines to maximum output.
Love this. So the problem with that is, I understand why he's pissed, right? Because of course he doesn't want to be a has-been, right? But then he started making fun of this music that he was doing before. He started making fun of how it sounds. There's a song called "The Revenue Is You," right? And in this one he says the word reprobate, and he doesn't say it properly, right? So he's pissed off at that. This is so popular, but I feel like he could have done better. And then he said the word that you have to be you have to have an extra chromosome to like this music. I literally have this tattoo on me, bro. I literally have this tattoo on me. So you calling me? You tell me that I have extra chromosomes for liking your music because you're bitter because your stuff doesn't work, right? And then the good thing is he said sorry about it, right? And as a blessing, he did a song reimagined. So he took the same song and he sang it in the way he would have sang it nowadays. No, I'm still like, you're such an asshole, dude. People didn't like it. Did you say sorry because people didn't like it or because you felt sorry? You can see the void in my eyes. This is Deadbeat Valentine. I think nowhere.
What's happening down there? Nothing, dear. It's all under control. Great.
I did destroy these if I remember correctly.
Find a way to the flow regulator if you know.
If you love me, you can take me twice. Designer's Deadbeat Valentine. Fuck, I love this.
There's a yellow button next to the red pipe. Push it.
And this is super cool because this is gonna be closing. I got you. This is not gonna be escaping. Losing my time. Change, but I've never fucking tried. This, like the worth of my wallet. Future, but I'm just being honest. Like damn. My hands point you into a dawn. I'm a lost cause, I'm a god flaws. You know.
What are you doing to my ship, Bolt Hunter?
Ship.
And why haven't you dealt with them, my sweet?
Nice, dude.
Good work, that's done it. Now all you need to do is expose the power stabilizer.
See, now you can hear her, right?
I don't understand it, love.
No, done when I'm safe, I'm fine. See, this is stupid because all I have to do is wait until this is my skill is good and we're good. We'll kill everything. Now, the problem with this is I don't mind. I love that the skill is overpowered like that. The problem that we have is I'm going to have such a hard time with Zero, which is the next Vault Hunter, which is and the second game we're going to be playing, which is, well, I'm not going to be finishing today. I possibly have like 10-15 hours to do, because I still have to do, I don't even know what I have to do. Look how nice this is, dude. Just attention to the details, we love it. Learn to think twice. See this shit? It's just so cool. It's just so cool. And yeah, so we'll do this. And when I will get Zero, which is the next Vault Hunter, it's also in the marksman, right? But he doesn't have his action skills sucks, first of all. His skills when they're talking about sniper rifle are great, but the rest action sucks.
Shoot it and we're almost done.
Love this. Look at this. And this one you can only shoot it from above, so it's kind of cool. It's kind of really cool actually. So then what we're gonna ask you to do is run away. Pull the brain out of your ears. It's how to use in 17.
And how are you going to put those shoes on? Honestly, you just blurt out threats without thinking.
See? She's pissed off, dude.
Initiate the engine jettison sequence.
See, she's pissed off. That's just so cool. Like I told you, doors are gonna be closing. Now you're gonna be escaping. Whoa, no. Look at this, look at this. Look at this. I love this.
Engine jettison, switching to crappy emergency power.
Jetson.
My lovely engine.
Look at this. What a great game.
There.
Two.
Strictly speaking, you didn't actually need to do that last bit, but I knew it would annoy him, so I thought...
You're evil, Skippy.
Job well done. You're on your own, Vault Hunter. I've got fresh loot to
sort.
Head back to the core system room. We'll take care of the Bosun's force field when you get there. The engine shaft's your fastest route.
Shaft. The fact that this becomes a travel spot, this is so good. It wasn't true. Like, it's a really well-made game. Why is the skill action for Zero sucks? Well, one of them is Sniper, which is great. One of them is Kill, but the skill is... what is the skill? You become invisible. The more you wait, the stronger you are. Basically, you can position yourself to Sniper Rifle. Man of man, suffocate in your sleep. Suffocate in your sleep. I'll be the last thing you'll say. But arguably speaking, Zero is the best designed character. Kerosene. Clarity and Kerosene, nothing nowhere. I hope to you to 17.
Insects, this ends here. I'm sending in my best man to finish you off. He's called Poop Deck because it kicks so much ass. Get it?
Poop Deck, come bring it on, Poop Deck.
Sweetie pie, open up the door.
Poop Deck is gonna be easy peasy. Boston is actually a well-designed boss too. Is he in Kerosene? Poopy Deck. Yeah, he's in the door. And the door, she shut it.
Oops, sorry. Did you want me to keep them open too?
What is wrong with you, my love? Poop Deck always had the nicest things to say about you.
Oh, I know.
Such a good song. So grenade. Nice. On your sleep. Choke on your sleep. May. You get a really good weapon from Leopardon here. Really good pistol. And they give it to you so you can use it because this mission will give you a third space. Okay, crouch. So, apparently there's some drama and a change of cast. Change of team cast. How Millie Bobby Brown is suing Hopper. And I'm not even sure if it's true or not because some people say, a lot of people say it's true, but it could be AI. Why am I thinking it's AI? Because whenever you hear something, it is usually not questioned. But now it is questioned. So like, oh, tonight, why is it questioned? It is the general fear that AI is used. The original fear that AI is becoming so realistic, I think a lot of people are going to be freaking out. We're cooked, guys. 20-something. You're to the mess. Hey, alone. With your drugs and all. You're gone. Also, they do a really good job at introducing Skippy. She's there in the game for like an hour and a half. It's good. Was I saying before? Yes, we got the two legendaries. Fast, but it's a small game, so.
There, you can get to the command room now.
So fast is not that true.
You know what, Vault Hunter? I want you to reach me. I want you to have my boot. My real one. Not made of acid because I realise now that would be unrealistic. My boot crushing your mangy body to be the last thing you feel.
You feel
Better?
See? Supportive queen. Yes, this is the same thing we've been before. Second door, this door will close. I guess it's closed, which means that we have a.
Welcome, customer.
Good enough. All about that. Still stuck in the past. Super cool part, and this is kind of the most intense parts of the game. Rapidon, I don't mind Rapidon. She's not the worst enemy. She's not the best. Between her and Steel, in the previous game, I do prefer Steel. I do prefer Rapidon. I think I could fight also. Versus the tunnel boss destroyed him. Well, you get to fight it in the DLC, but it's a clash up. It's not really hurt. They do.
One's not going anywhere.
There you go. Back to me. First time you get killed in a while, which is good. It means we're at appropriate level, I guess, or just sucky. I have to notice the level of the next enemy. If I fall here, we're dying. Does that mean that it's safe here, but I don't believe them. Because it's possibly here. Only skin, only slow, and I'm flawed. Crying in your Paris garage. That's let down. I truly trust. I don't mind it of us. So there I go is a photo. Every night I'm in bed with the vertigo. The ghost ta 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 da da ta. Ta 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 da da. Ta 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 da da ta. Ta 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 da da. Now this is the coolest thing because if you look at the map, this is where we started. So this is the next to come back, which is great. Ta 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 da da. Oh, I died. Let's see if there's some drama.
T'as-tu finalement réparé ton laptop quoi? Ouais, go.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with. I'm not. It's boring because I'm streaming so much. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna burn out myself with gaming. Because now we're gonna be switching to something else. You know what? A movie would be a good idea, but I'll get copyright claims. So a movie is not a good idea. But what I want to watch, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, because that's a problem. Oh, boss.
Now I'm really pissed off. Welcome to your death, landlubber.
Time to grow some. What's that? Isn't. So, you see the buff that we had, right? We had Red Belly. We had Red Belly, we had... Schlack. It's healing, which means there's still a shield. Not my favorite fight. If you look at the boss fight here, we had Red Belly, which kind of like a mess. But this is when... So, it's complex because... Pre-sequel is after 2, right? Yeah, can I freeze you?
Get ready for the end.
I mean, I can.
My stomach.
come open this door now, Vault Hunter.
Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, that's good, that's good. Go. Slack. See, bullets, baby. Very nice. When you look at the second game, there's a nice mixture, a perfect balance between bosses that are strict but also funny. When you look at the pre-sequel, they're just funny. Red Ellie is ridiculous. Pizza. Moxie's Pizza. And the second game, there's that. So AI all you have to do is this. But if I remember correctly, I believe there's a chest here.
Skipper's an AI!
Skipper's an AI.
Oh my cotton socks off. Got it in one, kid. You're sharp. The bosun, aka
Kate.
Keith.
This is so cool. Look at this.
Working for Dahl. He made me into this after he wasn't exactly a hit with the ladies.
You don't say.
Where's that military AI then?
You're looking at it. I used to be military grade. Ran this ship when it meant something. Until the bosun reprogrammed me to be his companion. If you want to plug me into something more interesting than this dead ship, I'm all yours. Too many terrible memories here.
What? The hot chick's actually an ex-military AI reprogrammed to be some geek's fake girlfriend? Sold. Grab the lovely lady and get going. You've got some friggin' robots to build.
I love this. But she doesn't want to be. That's the problem. The problem is always, morally speaking, what he's doing right now is wrong. Which is why the game is good. So give me a sec, I just have to delete something. Because we didn't have enough storage. And I'm also going to be opening the door because it's hot as fuck, guys. Like, really? Whew. Okay, so now... Okay, so it's going to be the wrong channel. All about that. Still stuck in the past. Okay, it's word extra. And it's perfect, okay. So with this, we're gonna have 1158. I don't mind as much because now we have more than 10. I love that I have some things in the trash that I didn't delete. So again, pre-sequel, great game. Boss fight sucks. I don't know if a majority of people dislike the game or not. Let me know in the comments if you would like a pre-sequel or not. And I'm gonna check out if the file was broken. I don't think it was. Yes, we're warm. Okay, good. We've been working for 5:42, which means we still got 6:18 to do, but 1 hour and a half of that is whew, let's go. Okay, now a little bit less. Okay, much better. Now we're back. Good. There you go, guys. Yeah, the storage shut down. That's mates. No, I can't. Let's go, B.
Lilith here. Good news is we found an old doll robot factory, abandoned for the most part. We'll echo the Vault Hunter. Bad news is the scabs living there do not like us.
Hey, that's awesome. Apart from that you being shot at part, of course. Great work.
Thanks. We'll be in touch once we dealt with these guys. It's gonna be harder than it sounds.
Hello, this thing working? Vault Hunter, you gotta get that factory's production line running again.
I know the factory he's talking about. I can help you navigate it. First, you'll need to catch a train.
Train to Busan. Wait a second. Look at this AI.
Hua!
17, baby. This is Zarpedon. What secrets are hidden?
That looks like an old Drakensberg data device. That's well juicy. Not that I'm monitoring your activities or nothing. Find a console to plug it into. Maybe it'll tell us something interesting.
I want to get the Zarpedon secrets. 17.
Looks like someone snuck a secret room into the Drakensberg, and it's marked on this map. Wonder if anyone else found it. Uploading the coordinates to your Echo.
That's the door. Schlag. I'm not sure. Chest. Laser. I'm gonna sell the weapon just in case.
Haven't found anything good. My weapon
6,000. I do not like it.
Tear the bad guys a new one, huh?
Welcome, I fix you. Been in pain? Think of Nina.
One. Yeah, I need to get something to heal. My apologies. My apologies. I believe this is it. I'm not sure. I don't. This is a while ago, guys. I haven't played this game in like Ah, shit. I don't know when. When was that last time we played this? I was streaming though, so... What was my biggest regret? My biggest regret was not taking Willem.
Voice identification, please.
Hello?
Hello, that doesn't work.
Captain Zarpedon, voice identification failed.
Fail.
Zarpedon, eh? She used to command the Drakensberg back in the day. If you can find some recordings of her voice, I reckon we could jimmy the lock, so to speak.
Nice. Look at this, look at this.
You all know I am not one to brook complacency, but I want all hands to know attending Private Harding's birthday celebration will not be mandatory, though there will be cake. Very nice chocolate cake.
Oh. I like her. I like Zarpedon a lot. Because Zarpedon is... It's kind of complex in a fucked up way. This is... It's tough because she does have a shitty hand, right? Schlag. C13.
At least that stops you talking.
Darksider. Guys, we finish it. Sorry.
Oh, calm yourself.
Good. I don't know where to go. What the fuck? Let's just focus. Charge the phones. Both the phones are needed to charge. See, as simple as it is, yes, last time we had a huge problem because I didn't know what file to upload, to delete, right? We even, I think, I'm not sure if it was a Borderlands stream or whatever it was, but I literally had to leave because it was just so much of a problem, right? Ah, so you're not connected, okay. This is good to know. This is good to know. So now you gotta check if... Okay, that's good. That's really good to know. Okay, there's a wire that's not connected. Oh, wow. There you go.
both of you guys down and be like, yo, we need to discuss these feelings.
Right.
But I didn't have the balls, bro. And the reason why I didn't is because I was just terrified of my own shadow, let alone you guys. You guys were the two guys that set on my career.
I always hated being I told you that. I'm not you guys.
Sorry, guys.
There's a dramatic difference in the relationships between the.
No, dude. What's going on?
I don't know why you always. Because because you guys both pissed me off in different ways. Yeah, I've been still trying to figure out how, but I can list the reasons, but I feel like that wouldn't help. It might be cathartic, but I mean, I don't know how you want to do. I don't know which parts of everything were. And when it comes to our relationship, it's gonna be. If I can't take responsibility, fix myself.
Laying the trap.
Your problem is like I'm just not a.
I know where to go. That's the problem. Yes, we pick up another piece of cheese.
The way that I respond to my neighbors, they're going to respond to me. When I asked God to help me out with a lot of my relationships, the first thing he told me to do is fix myself. That way I can have a conversation with Mike and not act because I'm not scared. I also just really didn't get it. I really didn't get it.
When I first played this game, I didn't have Wi-Fi. I didn't have anything. We were spending our day listening to his podcast, which was great. I miss that. I spent like a year listening to only podcasts.
From selling drugs, and if your one stream mentality, like my cousins that do sling, is I have to protect myself first, and then I'll protect others. But that's not. And this is where we probably have to get into the material. Okay, the bottom of the situation. Who was the first person that jumped off the couch and said, "George just left. That was not good. We have to fix the situation." And did they not cut shit that you should have stood up for me and said, "Hey, you can't cut that shit. That's gonna make it move like."
High quality,
and I'll answer that.
no question.
Good. Okay.
This is all help. We have always cut. Which by the way, which I'm sure a number of shows caught things that we protect your reputation. No, yes, that's what I'm trying. Well, what about the guy that you bring, Brennan, bro? But we removed a number of things that you said on the podcast. Well, no, I'm not going.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
There was something that you said on the laser beam episode. What, do you remember laser beam in Australia? I'd rather not say it. I can tell. Why don't I just tell you guys? You said something about like laughing at a girl getting hit in like a parking lot. You saw the white head. No, I understand that, but I'm just saying. I'm not trying to.
You shall die tired and frozen.
Okay. Parlayed. What we're watching reason why Mike Malak left Impulsive. I'm just looking to watch something. I don't care what it is. I believe that's a place. Yeah.
All hands be advised, while naming our new mascot Zarpedon would naturally be a wonderful act of kindness, it's also against regs. Please choose another. That is all.
Yeah, like I was saying, Zarpedon is cool because she's definitely like Atlas. They were like, hey, this is alien tech, and this could be helpful, right? Her, she's like, okay, well, if they open the vault, this is kind of bad. This is really bad. We have to do everything that we can to stop that guy. And ultimately speaking, you learn that Zarpedon is right. How is she right? Zarpedon is trying to stop Jack. Jack is a bad guy. And what culture and what language is the person trying to stop the bad guy? The bad guy? No. Good guys try to stop bad guys. I'm wanting to get some fried chicken because now the problem the problem we're gonna have is I'll snack. I'm like, hey, how come there's no food around? Yeah, because you snack on it, dude. I don't have limits. That's why I only do 1 meal per day. Because when I do 1 meal per day, I'm like, holy shit, dude, you ate a lot, right? It would be possibly a good idea not to eat anymore. Well, today. That's actually a good idea.
Please run! It will be hilarious! And now for adventure! So very amusing.
Fetch my killing pants! Gonna kill you, wild.
I love that he's jumping down.
Attention crew. The Drakensberg's instruments are picking up infrequent energy pulses, which appear to emanate from inside Elpis. Our best men are examining the means. Though until further notice, I want all hands to attend weekly medical checkups. That's an order.
Get back to that stubborn door. I'll work on a bit of sound magic.
Wanted to answer me?
I believe she was infected, but also Zarpedon. And Zarpedon, the whole goal is like, yo, don't open the vault because we don't know what's inside of this, and this could be dangerous.
I think anybody can see that. But when I got pushed out, and I'm seeing that I'm getting pushed out, and I start my own show, do you know what my final show was?
Nice work! Let's see if your Uncle Pickle's got what it takes.
You're not my uncle, you're younger than me.
Attention, I am Zarpedon, captain of the Drakensberg.
Welcome, Captain Zarpedon.
I've still got it.
And then I said, hey, man, tell you that you couldn't take Celsius. No, he didn't tell you that you couldn't take Celsius. He said, if I take Celsius, I'm not a part of the pulse. Then he told you that if you take Celsius, that you cannot continue to be on impulsive, which is the core driver for Prime.
Turns out I'm pretty wonderful.
And open.
He also told you.
Such a weird place to put in a grenade. Dior. And Zarpedon Cyber Eagle. This damn thing. She's a marksman. It's good. It's good.
Zarpedon's personal log. It's going to be hard to say goodbye to the Drakensberg and her crew. But a promotion's a promotion. Even if it is, thankfully, only for a year. I'm looking forward to taking the reins of the local doll fleet. But I'm unsure if Captain Rankus is truly ready to command this ship. I've moved most of my belongings to my new command carrier. But my private armory is going to have to wait until I'm properly settled in. General Higgins assures me my extra pay will cover Britannia's new medical treatments. I miss her terribly. But when this tour is over, I'll be home for good. Finally.
That's a shame, dude.
Work. When you're ready, come back to me and drop off those echoes. I bet they're worth a fortune to the right buyer. You keep whatever else you find in there. I'm sorted.
If it does feel bad because the secret chamber, so this is Harry Potter 2, the secret chamber. She's not a bad person. I don't think she's a bad person.
That if you wait wait 6 months after the deal's done. You're more than welcome to rejoin the show if you need to make money. But they're always trying to find a way to push me out. I don't. You know what he told me? And I told you know what I told him.
I think that was
This
a
is a
fair...
guy who's this is a guy who's sending a screenshot of $11 million a week that he's making. And on top of that, we never got any money from Prime, and we own that show. So technically, we should have gotten a percentage of it. I never asked for it like the way you did. I stayed the fuck out of it. I didn't care because I'm grateful for what I'm making. I'm
Look at this.
start my own business. But when I come over here because I'm scared,
Oh, fucked up.
and then you're saying no, I sent them out.
Not your sake. That's what. That once again.
Yeah, good.
Are you saying you?
Yes.
No,
No,
I'm not saying you.
Because it's one thing. It's one thing. Like with all of this, that I
Trio.
don't understand.
Do I care about what I'm watching? Yes and no. I believe it's like brain rot, right? So busy your mind, but not in a way where you evolve. So it's at least.
I will take half the deal that Celsius gives me. Half.
Just something to busy my mind. That's the important part. Because we're healing fast, dude. I'm feeling much better. I'm almost 100%, guys. I'm possibly like 90%. All I need is a shield.
From a word standpoint was mature, acceptable. What did I say? That I beat the fucking brakes off? Correct. If he was in front of me, I would have swung him. But that's what I'm trying to say. We were at a point where no one was speaking properly to each other, and the only person.
Do I have to go up? I think.
Probably that was the calmest out of the three. I sent you a very nice text message. Please, I sent you went to Celsius to try to get my deal. Called me right after I called them. You never
One.
called to check in on it. No, you never called. I texted you. No, you didn't. After you went after the deal. And by the way, I wasn't going after the deal. I was going after the contract to bring to Logan and say, beat this with Prime, please. I was never going to take this out. So listen, you can't.
Look at this.
So I have one friend. By the way, we're just having a conversation. The one thing I am a little bit upset about was the text you said that. I told you you're a piece of shit. Everyone knows it. Yes. But dude,
Glorious gun.
10,000 there.
if you fell out,
Reduce ammo per shot. How is it reduce ammos?
moves to your friend, I called you out on it.
Your cash ain't worth the seat if you don't spend it.
Dylan. Nobody fucking called me when I got fired. Not one person called me. You know what I get a call from? Logan saying, Mike wouldn't do this. And an hour later, calls me and they say, hey, he's trying to get this deal. But you know why he's trying to do it. I get it. It's money. But why
No,
wouldn't
no,
you?
no, 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 no.
I was not kidding. But why wouldn't you call me? Talk to me before you try to go to the You didn't want to talk to me. You did not want to talk to me. I tried. I was talking to the
Good.
I
Division.
I text you. I have text messages that were not responding to. I definitely have text messages. I called you out. I'm just saying I tried reaching out.
Can we get to healings again?
Reach out to regardless of if the timing was right for you.
Because they're super cool.
Something very nice to you. I said I know things are gonna work out for you. This business and friendship is very hard to navigate. You're an incredible fucking human being. I love you and I wish nothing but the best for you and your response. I'm here to say that today on the show. What action? The fact that you would stand up for me on
13. I thought we did the weapons.
Let it go, darling.
It's complex. I do like this word, culture fit.
Don't think I didn't see you guys take my name out and you guys shadow banned my name.
Keep you alive.
Talk about me and you guys were banned my name.
Come back with
because we probably didn't want that
It's a
conversation
fine day.
over
Full of
fucking all
opportunity.
I don't know.
Also, it's like, bro, I walked away without saying anything. You guys
We're
were on the
always on.
I said, you guys talk about that you're put together. You guys talking to the wall. But, and you were like, and I think the biggest
fantastic
takeaway
day
Nice.
I acquired this device recently. At least that stops you.
One.
Prepare for the shatter.
I'm not sure. Do I like Mike? Well, I don't like Logan, so in comparison, Mike's actually pretty cool. Well, I like Logan. Okay, this is gonna be a fucking story. So talk about Impulsive, which is the show of Logan Paul. Why don't I like Logan? Good question. I don't like. Dude, you guys have to understand something. And what I'm gonna talk about is, I didn't plan to talk about it, right? And this is kind of something that I'm not necessarily embarrassed about, but definitely something that is super fucking important, right? And I never told this story. I never, ever told the story. And it's kind of crazy because I've been doing this for 5 years. So again, I feel the need to talk about why we're going to talk about this. We're talking about the show Impulsive, and I'm wondering, George. I like George. I like George. My apologies. I like him more now than I liked him before. Because before I felt like, okay, well, you're bringing up God just because it's convenient, right? So if you're devout, all of your teaching, all of your thinking is to God, right? Or is teaching, or the Bible, or the religion in itself. You're devout, right? Your devotion is making you a devout, right? Not when it's like, hey, speaking about this lesson, there is this thing in the Bible that says this, right? There's just more to that, right? There's just more to that, because after that it's only repeating. It's like a teacher. I hate saying this because it's gonna make me sound like an asshole. It's gonna make my opinion of him sound like he's an asshole, but he's not an asshole, right? He's not an asshole, and this is, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. It sounds like a lecture from a teacher. I know this is true. I know how to apply this, but I'm trying to explain it, right? So this is how it made me feel. Why is it an asshole? Because he lost he lost the friendship with Logan, and then did his own show. So what is the beef in okay, so the beef also is important, right? So what was the beef? There was this show with Bobby Lee, and Bobby Lee publicly apologized for it, and it was kind of crazy. So Mike, okay, so this is oh my god, it's so weird. Life is so weird, babe. We talk about that because I wasn't. I'm not gonna talk about. Oh my god, I talked about how I was watching a lot of podcasts. If you guys think that this is planned, y'all are fucking worshipping me more than I deserve, right? This was not planned. We're talking about the issue that I was watching. Impulsive was one of them. You're gonna know I used to love Logan. I used to really like Logan, and we'll talk about that also, right? So Impulsive was one of the shows that I watched, right? Now, why did I stop watching Impulsive? Stop watching podcasts as a whole. Why? Because I was at work, right, and I was listening to 8 hours of this shit. So I was using also iTunes. No, not iTunes. It's I don't remember what I was using. I was using X Audio, I believe. And I was listening to at least 50 or 60 hours of podcasts. So what I started doing was I started watching the most popular podcasts. The problem with the most popular podcast is in 1 week you'll have a bunch of the same like interviewee. For example, I'm going to give you the best example. Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey does release a movie. I don't remember what's the name of the movie, don't ask, okay? And Matthew McConaughey released a movie, and he does the GRE, which is the Joe Rogan Experience, right? Then he does Tiger Belly, which I used to. Well, I used to watch Tiger Belly until I learned what happened with Kalea. Then I started watching Bad Friend, and I prefer Bad Friends. But he's also going to Bad Friends, and I'm like, okay. And then what's up? Then he goes to Impulsive, and I'm like, oh my god. And they're asking different questions. And the vibe is different. However, you're still talking about the same fucking thing for half an hour, 4 or 5 times, right? And it feels very PR-y. I was like, okay, well, fuck that, right? And I didn't. That's why I stopped watching. It's not because of Matthew McConaughey, of course. Gonna have the mission here. I believe it's gonna give me a level up, by the way. Level up wise, I'm gonna get possibly something that's kind of good. Because I think we have like 1 level here. No, we have 2 level. But I think I'm gonna do 1 level here. Frostbitten causing to take them to increase for a few seconds initially. I'm gonna just do 1, right? We'll do 1 of this, I'm gonna do 1 of this. Okay. Treasure of Echo Madre. This I was supposed to do it.
Alright? Is treasure your thing? Well, this could be your lucky day. I reckon we're about to hit the big time. I've got me mitts on an Echo what says there's a treasure map in Outlands Canyon. Could be nothing, but I'm a dreamer, me. Grab that shovel, head over there, and see if you can dig up that map.
Give it a shovel.
Ace! I'm sending some coordinates to your Echo. Head out, and I'll give you a bit of a chin wag to fill you in. Whoa, this is gonna be lovely jubbly.
Kind of insane because really I will never do that. So yeah, I stopped watching podcasts as a whole, right? But Impulsive, I was a really big fan of it because for Logan Paul, so this is kind of important, right? And this is why we're watching it. And it's so crazy because I thought about this like 2 days ago. A different thing, but still. For music, I'm not looking. We talked about it when I had the Spiral Outage, which was on freaking Halloween, which was 3 days ago. I was talking about how I don't necessarily need music anymore because I got thousands of songs to listen to that I like, and they're all part of. I got an emotional attachment to it, right? Yeah. So, but I still keep in touch with what I used to listen to, right? I still keep in touch. So this is a true story, okay? And this is so fucking embarrassing. This is so fucking embarrassing. And this would actually be like a good story to tell. This would actually be like a good story to tell.
Let it go, darling.
But basically what happened here is that I'm you guys know that that's who I did my words impression, right? What you have to understand also is we only healed at like 25, 26, right? So 25, 26, it was 2018, 2019, right? So I am going to work because I'm healed, right? And at work, what I'm trying to do is I'm listening to a lot of YouTube. What I do is I go to stores, cafe stores, Starbucks, somewhat similar to Starbucks, right? And I downloaded videos, right? And now I'm like, okay, well, the most popular thing in 2018 was vlogs. So I started watching vlogs. I started watching Rise Gum. I started watching Logan Paul. Slow as, oh, that's actually good. That's actually pretty good. And we need a, we need one. Ah, it burst fire as room, fuck that. Slow as. Wait a second. I got 2 of those at the same time. Suppressive and operational. More bullets, more attack. And there's a lot of difference. But it's the same weapon with different parts. And Borderlands comes out has 2 weapons, 2 different weapons, which is great. Because it is a different weapon. So I watch Rise Gum, and I start watching Logan Paul. And Logan Paul, I fall in love with the content because this guy's energetic, and I don't know if you guys remember, but when he was doing content, like, was a very different person, and he was very energetic, very nice. He was silly, tons of pretty girls. I'm like, okay, well, this guy's the shit. With Rice Gum, it felt like it was a bit more for the youth, right? Rice Gum felt like he was doing videos for like 15, 16 years old. I was older. I was 25, right? And even then, I was like, okay, well, I'm a bit too old to enjoy this. However, I'm a bit too old to enjoy this. However, I can see I'm weird with content. I'm really weird with content. I can enjoy the effort. I can enjoy what he's trying to do here. Example, with McJuggernuggets. McJuggernuggets did this series called the Cycle Series. The Cycle Series is 4 years of 2 videos per day, living a lie, right? So he lied to people saying his father was insane, he was in danger, and this was a series. It was like a reality TV. But it was his life, right? Now you realize that no, it wasn't true. It was scripted, and nothing was true. So he lied, and people got mad at him for lying, right? And I understand because people were emotionally attached to it. However, as a content, I wasn't a content creator back then, but as a person who appreciated the effort of content creation, I was like, you know what? Yes, he lied, but this was a lot of effort. This was a shit ton of effort, right? And I can appreciate that. I can respect that. So I didn't mind as much as being lied to. Wow, but the truth is, when I started watching it, I knew that the Cycle series was fake. I was like, okay, well, I know it's fake, so I don't mind that it's fake. Right? I didn't come in open that, hey, oh my god, I hope it's okay. I know it's fake, and I know it's gonna be okay. So with Impulsive, so I started liking Logan a lot, right? And then his vlogs are not enough because he does the Japanese forest, right? Now, I'm gonna be honest, did I care about that? I didn't see it. I didn't watch it, right? I didn't watch it, and at the same time, it was a terrible story because, oh my god, the fact that I remember this makes me fucking cringe lord. So I felt bad for the guy because he was young, he was giving a lot of power, and then the problem that he had was I constantly need to up myself. Otherwise people are gonna say, hey, I prefer your old type of videos, right? And then I did see this, but then I heard about it. Ooh, that's a rare one.
Now hold that pose.
Nice. It's shield. So then I see a young guy that was giving the boots, right? And everybody hates him, and I'm like, fuck, dude, that's rough. Then I'm seeing pictures of him by paparazzi. He looks like shit. He goes on multiple shows and he says sorry. And then is the whole thing for him to come back was actually pretty good because the whole thing to come back was KSI said, hey, fuck that guy, I'm gonna fight him in a fight, right? And we saw him like really working out and really fighting to get the public back, right? And that I was like, okay, well, this means more to me than a sorry. So yes, I understand that what you did was fucking shitty, but to me, you're kind of redeeming yourself with how hard you're working right now, right? So then I realized that he had the podcast, which is Impulsive. At this time, we're watching podcasts. So what is the story behind watching podcasts? Great question. I was bored and I was watching. Okay, so this is kind of embarrassing. I come in the apartment and there's Wi-Fi from my neighbors. So I steal the Wi-Fi from my neighbors. After 1 month, I think that they had a bigger bill. They put a code on the Wi-Fi, so I'm like, fuck. So what I start doing is I start downloading videos from YouTube. I moved in the apartment. It was 2012. Holy fuck. The copyright issue was different, right? So I don't know two things. I download the entire Trailer Park Boys series. It was on YouTube, right? And then I'm like, holy shit, this is so good. And then because in my algorithm it's Trailer Park Boys, I watched an ad that said that's a podcast. Now I knew it was a podcast because I had an iPod Touch and I had iTunes. So I fall in love with this and I fall in love with the podcast. It's like super cool. Now, I feel bad because I'm watching something that's American when I'm French Canadian, so I download one that's French Canadian, which is Sous-Écoute. Funny thing is, remember the guy that I was talking about that did the joke about the kid with deformity? That was Sous-Écoute. That was the show, right? So then I'm watching this and I'm watching more because I'm always wanting more. I'm always wanting more. And that's basically the story. So with Impulsive, I started listening to this shit and I'm like, okay, well, this is pretty fucking good. This is really fucking good. And it's endearing, right? It's really endearing. But then what I start disliking is Logan himself. Because I'm watching the content, but I'm not really watching his video anymore because I'm like, okay, well, I'm listening to this guy podcast. I don't need to listen to the content, right? So I start watching him do the 99 project, right? And I'm starting to realize that he smokes a lot of weed, right? I realized that he had this girl, Chloe Bennett, who he was really in love with, and then she leaves him for obscure reason, and she doesn't want to talk about it. Like, holy shit. And then I hear that she's at an NDA. So like, okay, well, this guy that you fall in love with, this girl that you fall in love with, you made her sign an NDA. What's wrong with you, right? And then, not only that, but he starts doing some really bad stuff. For example, this kid, right? This kid is like 19, 18 years old, and he only has like Tetris upon him, right? And then he takes care of that. The whole Pokemon thing. Like, people, they have this fucking hobby, and you're making it sound like it's yours, but it's not yours, right? And then a lot of things where he was just fucking cocky, just fucking disrespectful, just a fucking asshole, right? That's why I start saying like, yo, this is not the guy from the vlogs. And it's, you know what's insane? This is about a guy that I don't listen to because he said only people with extra chromosomes.
It's the immortal word of the law. Suck it.
Even people with an extra chromosome. You have to have an extra chromosome to listen to me. Well, we're gonna say the same thing differently, but he said the same thing. He said, I fucking hate being that guy. I fucking hate being the vlog Logan. And him, instead of lying, pretended. Right? He pretended. So yeah, so this is why I don't like Logan Paul. But, so why is that a surprise? So, I forgot the most important part. The most important part. So the actual trophy will be there. The map is gonna be here. You're gonna realize that somebody digged it.
My flipping map was meant to be. Ask that dodgy looking geezer about it.
And it's this guy.
You're after the map that was buried here, aren't you? Well, I dug it up, took a look, then flushed that load of Kragan manure down the dunny. Don't worry, I did the moon a favour.
He flushed the map down the loo? I ain't giving up. It'll end up at the research facility garbage dump nearby. If you get your skates on, maybe you can find it.
No, I don't think I shall be doing that.
Yeah. Just think of the riches if it does lead somewhere. Updating your echo now.
Can I kill the guy?
Learn some manners. Ha-ha!
Yeah. So why is Logan so important to me? Well, when the vlog started, I was like, hey, I can do this shit. So in 2018, I created a YouTube channel called Stefan, my real name, and my family name, which is Charret. You're not gonna find me. There's fucking 26 Stefan Charret on YouTube, and I'm not using my real picture, so good luck. And I started creating I started doing my YouTube channel, right? Now that we're doing content, I cannot help but think that, hey, it's my first rodeo. My first rodeo.
Looks like we got to bend our back some. Not afraid of a bit of hard work now, are we?
She is a queen.
Oh, that ain't our flipping treasure map. Keep digging.
What is that? It's a claptrap with. There you go. Look at this treasure.
Don't sound so good.
I don't know if they're rare in this game or not. So say, if it wasn't for the vlog, I would have not thought about making content. What did I stop? Because I'm gonna give a shit.
Son, we've got a treasure map! When the coordinates hit your echo, we're good as gold. X marks the spot, doesn't it? Gold jewels, loads of bling. We're gonna be minted.
No more slip-ups losing the location of my treasure trove. I marked it with an X on my treasure map. Really hope no one else finds this. That would ruin everything.
I did. This is a great game.
Maybe old Rabbit Adams wasn't the Jimmy Div face they say he was. I reckon getting off Elpis before the crackling was smart. That was a frightening time, that was. Old Moon coming apart like a rotten egg. Everyone lost someone, including me.
This is suck. And again, I never noticed that they did such a good job with the crackling. Like, it doesn't feel like it's bad, but it's kind of bad.
Bonjour, bonjour, les amis.
La fille. Alors Max Boy, qu'est-ce qu'il dit le Max Boy?
Okay, give me a sec.
Make Alberta.
I'm watching this guy because this guy came into my life this morning.
Well, today. Make Alberta great again. The Oilers won.
This guy was intense, bro. He asked me a couple of times to come up, and I was like, no, stop. It was intense. But of course. Hi. How are you? Okay. Back to it. Failing once it would be cool if I continue, because 2018 before the pandemic. But the craziest thing is, this was before my job, my 8 years job.
Let it go, darling. I love you right there.
This is badass, right?
Yes, I'm very good.
Okay, and so is Logan. That if he could have that conversation again, it would go completely different. You know that.
White collar size active. Enemy near you deal decreased damage. Wow.
Was not seeing your side of the discussion, and it turned into a clusterfuck.
I don't like this.
Not like I don't believe it, bro. It's just patterns. So you gotta see the patterns. Well, use an example, bro. Like
I don't like Wintertide.
Over and over again. And guess what? It keeps happening. And it's the same thing that they put you through. I'm not gonna mention what they put you through, but I watch, and I would put you aside and be like, bro, that's fucked. Like you shouldn't be talked to like that or acted like that. So for you to sit there and be like, oh, I know what you're going through, and then try to make it seem like what I'm saying is a little bit more fabricated, I think that's gonna come back to me. Fine. I'm done with this shit. Because I already see, that's the thing, I already see it for what it is, so I don't have
Pandoran Poison Maple.
the same type of reaction.
Driftwood. I don't really care about the way it looks because we don't really use them.
I don't sit there and think to myself like I'm sitting in some perfect world scenario. This is showbiz, bro. Yeah. It's a fucked up, you're right. I'm very emotional. I'm very emotional. And by the way, God bless you. God bless you for having that emotional intelligence that was called into question. God bless you. You have to shed some of that, certainly, to be in that space. Yes, shit gets said to me. Yeah, I feel left out. Certainly I fucking do it. It pisses me off and it makes me frustrated and sad.
That's the X.
Is that it? Are you above rocks?
No.
Oh, I get it. We gotta go through them. I know. I bet there's some bang sticks at the Hydro What's It station. A nifty bit of fingersmithing there, and we can be back here in a jiffy.
Ugh. They're doing backtracking because it's filler.
I'm literally just trying to meet the man that I used to be, which I think is you, and tell you, hey man, where you're at, there's no room for you to grow. They won't let you grow. They will not let you grow. It's but that's fine though. Like I want you to grow. No. I'm not okay. Can you not
nice
there and here and somewhere else at the same time?
there any reason why we can't do that show? I can't do my show. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a place for you to continue. Now listen. Do I understand your desire to depart after all the shit that went on? Absolutely. That's all I just don't want you guys to look at me like, why is this guy so upset? No, I get it, but I think some of them were mismanagement of situations.
Okay, look at this.
Some of them were hot-headed. There was a lot of mistakes. This is the thing that I've said on every podcast I've gone on. There was a lot of mistakes on everyone's parts. We're not perfect. We're just not perfect. The problem that I had
Slam it, right?
for myself was just being attacked in situations where I only was showing love. Every show I went on, I promoted. I said, George has a new show. George has a new show. Every time you ever called me to do a podcast, to do a vlog, to do anything, I said, come on, right now. I'm here for you. I'll drop everything else I'm doing. If you text me, call me crying. If I called you crying, we had a really good relationship. That's why when I text you, you were the only one. I'm telling you, there was a
Jokers, nothing you can't handle.
Slick.
This treasure hunting lot is fun, ain't it?
Stay in one place, would you?
But listen, it worked out. We're sitting here, and now it's like, how do we continue?
Slack.
What happened and drive a larger conversation, which is between you and Logan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already told
The Bash rank is better.
we'll handle that. That's between me and him. Like, when the reason I wanted to have it with you, and you know what, bro? I first, before I even go vent anymore, I gotta take responsibility. I was not as prepared as I am right now. I was coming off of fear and my emotions. You should remember, these are my friends. This is all of my life. And I'm feeling like I'm being I guess what I'm sorry for moving you in, and I'm sorry that I wasn't man enough to just sit you down and explain how I'm expressing now. But now I have confidence. Now I can stand on my own show. I have my own mind. I have my own fiance. I have my own life. That's
Pick up.
Slack those charges down and let's do some renovating.
Yeah, his girlfriend's hot.
You're not. You have so much more to give because those moments.
Steal yourself so I can shoot you!
Those are us. You saw the version of me that everybody sees now behind closed doors. I saw that version of you. And I'm excited to show that version to other people. So I can get behind saying, yeah, that's my friend Mike. I'm really excited that we're friends. I'm really, really sorry for that text message that I sent you. But just since you're still
good.
I believe you did. And I had a pig doll in the house with your big ass fuzzy head on, and I was popping pins in your stomach. The learning lesson that I learned. What did I do? I thought that if somebody does something wrong to me, that it was intentional. Because I still haven't even found out or understood the non-intentional things. We don't have to keep harping on it, but I really was always Team George.
This is fun.
I was Team George when it mattered for you. That's what I know. No, sorry. You're not completely. What it really was warning. There may have been times where I could have been more Team George when the outcome affected me. Not when it was only good for you, but when being Team George wholeheartedly and hardly you weren't against the win would have not been bad.
Yes!
That's all I have. I really, that's all I asked. But listen, because to me, from my
Slack.
I see it from my perspective. I do think it was real. I do. I thought it was for the internet. I thought it was staged. I didn't know that's another part you have to
Time for the big payoff.
Yeah, the treasure is bullshit, by the way.
Before Jeff and doing the show, the lines are fucking. Unless you pull me to the side or pull me to the side.
That Adams was a crafty bugger. What are you waiting for? Oh, this is going to be the start of something beautiful.
We're joking when we're serious, when this is
Do you
real.
think there'll be
It's not just
moonstones?
an
Probably
illusion for the audience.
zillions of them.
Sometimes it becomes an illusion for
You know
us.
what a
Not
city
even.
looks like.
Dude, Jeff says things to me sometimes. Oh my god, does this kid really even like me? No, I question that too. I hang out with you guys. These guys like each other. Like, hey, dude, something that's weird. I like, there's jokes, but then you guys hit
I don't mind telling you, I'm gutted. Right down to me old nails. There must be something under this dust.
Things like that. And Logan once he was an argument with I don't ever bring up Japan. We bring up Japan. He brings it up. I slam the nice big jokes. Yeah. I just don't. I think the only way out. I think the only way out.
Okay.
And by the way, the most truthful and real way
Shielded.
is that everybody is taking a little chunk of fault for how things were. I 100% take responsibility. That's it. I'm just trying to figure out what they'll behave differently.
There's.
I think Mike and Logan, you guys would have treated me differently if I treated myself with more respect. She's coming back for me. As well. She's coming back.
Poor guy is insane.
Go away! I don't fight imaginary people!
Yeah, imaginary people will just fuck you up.
That's why when I had my own podcast, guess what? It was doing good. And I turn and either say, what do you think about this? I don't know. What do you think there's an aspect of relationship? How do you think God plays it? I always wanted to fucking lift you and give you that ability to do that.
I don't know. Something. Alone since this moon was blown apart. They think I left, but I came here instead. Gathered everything on the whole moon that's precious to me. Me. Called me mad, they did. But I'm the one still alive, and I'm the one all the cool imaginary people want to hang out with.
Yeah, of course.
Came again last night, scratching at my ears. Let me in, she said. Go away, I said. I don't talk to imaginary people. Oh, I'm not imaginary, said she. I'm Eliza, and I'm just trying to find my way.
Eliza is the sister of Pickle, by the way.
So I told her, in that case, take the first left. It's not here, and straight on till I don't care. Huh? Tricky my brain is. Wants me to go mad, but I'm not gonna do that. Am I, Eliza?
Eliza? That's an unusual name around here. Take a look around the other room. There's bound to be something worth snuffling. Keep whatever you find. I'm feeling generous.
So this is gonna be interesting because
Quite the treasure trove I had in mind. Still, come back and we'll get you paid up.
so this is cool for Aurelia because Aurelia and Amarlock are brothers and sister. I'm interested to see how she sees the dynamic between Eliza and what's her name? Pickle. This is kind of cool though. Finally something for Aurelia.
Doesn't it look like when Mike would be like, when he would hop off camera and be like, I'm gonna look so good at a defender joint. No, like, it's about. Did it not look to us I get that it was kind of like, all right, well, they just don't give a shit about me at all. Mike gives only a shit when they go too hard and the audience
there you go.
side with me. That's my perspective. You can get mad at me. No, I'm not mad about it, but I'm just saying, as you can say anything you want about it, also on the show. Logan is the draw to the show. I have always tried to be the cohesiveness manager to the show. Where's the guests? Are they comfortable? Is the storyline going this way, that way?
Treasure.
I just wanted to have some semblance of hand on that stage. Okay. When I see my co-host in the 3 slot over in the side having not said anything for 15 minutes, it's a cohesiveness show situation for me to be like, yo, George, what do you think about that? I'm not trying to have fucking people give me hand jobs in the audience because I was nice to poor George. That's insane. Okay, that's insane. There was, bro, if it was just being nice to poor Georgie, I'd cash that check.
Let's go. Shenanigans.
Great work. Couldn't have done it without you.
Pickle long lost sister, of
So
course.
there I was, thinking I'm all alone after the crappening, when you find that nut job, Rabbit Adams, and he goes and blurts out my sister's name. I thought Eliza was brown bread dead. Seems she ain't. Thing is, she was a right soft touch, and I don't think she'll be able to last long out here without my help. I'm uploading your echo with the last place she was seen, according to my sources.
This is super nice. And by the way, you find her, you know where? Oh, give me a sec. You find her where you red belly. That's what she talk about. And she's kind of like, she's super cool. The relationship between her... The relationship between her and... what's her name? And Pickle is super good. Wood... Very cool.
In the 56,000 vlogs that I did with you would come to my house and say someone's in the box. Play this game with me. You would be like, but I did that for you. I started your vlogging career. You were one of the first people that was ever in my box. So I'm just cashing back the checks that I put in. And I always, it's an investment. And I always cleared. I always paid. No, you did. I'm not saying you weren't good. Man, I'm just saying.
No, my vlogs are good. He travel, does burgers review.
My intent is always questioned. I hate that. And it's not just talk about it. No, it might be a perspective thing, bro. Listen, I'm here to talk, and also, bro, like, again, I will.
The bro are a bit too much, right? Bro. Thank you, bro.
Also, bro, like, again, I will say this, even though I just got a little passionate, I was discussing things, and I forgot to discuss it. But, like, me discussing it, I just want to let you know, bro, I still think you're an amazing guy. I think it was my fault that I didn't communicate it.
So we have many missions that are new.
All my people around me dumb, and then we handled it in a dumb way. I really do. I'm not mad at Logan. I'm not mad at Bobby. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at myself. I should have handled it better.
Like I said, the only out is people taking a share. It's saying, okay, this part was me, this part was me, this part was me, and moving on from that. And you look at the outcome of it, and like I said, Logan Paul, massive star, multi-billion-dollar brand, biggest face in WWE. George Janko, huge podcast, interviewing, some of the biggest minds on the planet. Mike Malak, trying to figure out how to fucking make ends meet. Just the co-host that gets made fun of every day. Who do you think's the real fucking loser here, George?
That's why I wanted to have you here. If you notice, Bell isn't here.
Recruitment.
There's a new spot open for my co-host. I'm not.
The free lunch.
I'm not just saying you should leave your job and come here. I'm just saying the show's doing pretty good for somebody that.
That feels good.
Tell Celsius.
Let it go now.
That was okay. It was okay. Who is this?
There are times where he carves some time out for his old friend Ariel. On a weekly basis. Now we get to do it on a monthly or so basis. I can't
Cool. Who is that?
In particular because of his love.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Stay put.
Of course. Oh, chill. Okay.
I can't wait to get
Show's on it.
what transpired this
And now for a headshot. Havelock, don't die, sweetheart. Grabbing.
The shell's on.
I thought you were giving us the crafty angle, and I saw you doing other interviews with the better angle, but this is the angle that I've been seeing. I like this upgrade.
I appreciate that of you. Yes, the studio's report right, and I appreciate the feedback. You never know if you get it right. You're always looking for improvement, so thank you. I think you're the first one to actually notice.
Oh, I noticed. Yes.
I noticed, so fucking notice.
Super close. That was a little too close for comfort. New studio, new set. What are you doing? New camera? This is like a very filmy look. What do we got here?
Boring topic. Back to the news. What did you want to talk about the boxing event? Because that's what I want to get into. Is that the one that we're still talking about?
Okay, so this is what I love so much about it. So many as is often the case, you are a thought leader. You are one of the very few that not only celebrated the
Bro, what's going on? Why am I not able to boost?
Slow down. Almost had to run. The cone suits you.
For those that don't know what I'm talking about,
Should have brought a coat.
Can you believe this shit?
Celebrating how and putting his reputation on the line.
Wonderful.
Francis is going to shock the world in this mega event. Take a look at this.
I will stand by this to be the most lopsided sporting event.
this. Look at the crown. What the heck is that? What is that?
I have to apologize. I think I had the wrong clip there. That's you actually shitting on the event. Here you go. I'm gonna feed it to the camera right here. The crow. If you'd like to eat it, here it is, Chael. Eating the crow from Saturday. Here it is. Open big, Chael. Here it comes.
Have I this box?
Apologize. Ariel, there will be no apology. You must understand. Let's tell the story by the way that it happened. This was an incredibly big surprise. Like this was
I believe, yes, this one closed before, right? Now this is open. Guess why?
So, yeah, see that? Giant laser trying to smash the moon to pieces? I'll leave that thought there.
Dude, I know they're trying to. What am I supposed to do? This is Mozart. This is, I believe. Yeah, this is Mozart. Even his accent is cool. Cosmo needs help in getting his...
Greetings, adventurer. I, Cosmo Wishbone, polymath extraordinaire, require your brutish assistance. I intend to bless this moon with music of my own composition. To do so on the grand scale, I shall send a satellite into orbit. To this ends, I have built a rocket. Almost. Help me complete it and you will become part of my story. Interested? To complete the rocket, I require several key items, and will reward you handsomely for their procurement. First, go forth and fetch me a flow regulator. I have provided your Echo device with the location of just such an item. A flow regulator will help control Excelsior's throttle. And apologies about the noisy neighbors. I could have done this myself, of course. I'm known to be a highly proficient warrior with a gun. But I am in the middle of applying the finishing touches to my latest exploration into sound, in A minor. And it needs to be ready in time for the satellite launch.
Like, you see the little... Listen. It's not the best, right? But hey, it is something. It is freaking something. Okay, so I believe... Just remember... Okay, taking notes. 2905. Now, of course, we lost it. It's 6824. Six, 8, 4E. I can't. Maybe the account. Okay. Illustrator. Okay, so we have to do this. Rich. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine flow. Just too low.
And as I hear people talk about it and come out the backside, there is always a confusion. There's a confusion sometimes where somebody's talking about the competition itself, or they're talking about
I understand.
And that is a split decision. I've never personally lived through a sporting event. I've heard about it. The Miracle on Ice was like this, but I didn't live through it. Where
I understand.
the buzz and the excitement,
I was like, okay, well, there's two of them, right?
headlines are more bountiful about the event after the event. And I bring that to you and your viewers know this to be true, though they will deny it today. They were not
You have to literally change Outland.
time sleeping with excitement. They did not wake up early.
Do you have to change?
Friday night, having a hard time sleeping with excitement. They did not wake up early high on life because they were thrilled for a sporting event. They were not invited between 3 different parties where people were having them over. They were not at the water cooler the night before and trading around tickets. This, from a business standpoint and the pay-per-view numbers, it bombed.
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Thought they would do. It expected to be a great event. It
Just sleepy.
to be wildly competitive, and it was incredible. That's the accurate story. And if you want to heap praise on Francis and Wonderful contribute, of course I do. I was blown away. I was blown away by it.
Can you say now, though, in retrospect, and I know hindsight is 2020, that the decision to leave the UFC, the decision to sign with PFL, who allowed him to fight in boxing, go after the Tyson Fury fight, have this fight,
Boom.
had it, on the night that he had it, all these things over the past year that so many people, including yourself, criticized him heavily for, can you now admit that he was right and everyone else was wrong?
This will slow them.
No, but if he said he was, I would. If he came in and said, hey, Ariel, in this amount of time that I've set out, it's almost 2 years. I mean, it was 3 months shy of 2 years, so a year and 9 months. In that amount of time, statistically speaking, I would have
The ice queen coming.
Ice queen.
since I was champion. If I was to look at the number in terms of dollars, that would have been larger than what I got against Fury. It's one of those things. But if he came out and said, I don't care about the money. It's about competition. It was about proving something and living a dream. Then I would fully listen to him. He did say that. Always respect.
Shield.
If he came out and said that it was about competition, I would love that. I will always put a
Get some health.
but I'm always pushing back on you for one reason, Errol, and it's not to put a mirror in front of myself or my resistance to do so. The way that you're speaking is putting out a tone that if other fighters here, I can do this too. This was a real rare thing. First off, it was not a great accident. You had an entity, not a promoter, not a district, nothing unique with our sport. You had an entity that going into it was willing to lose.
That's so good.
Unique spot where did everything get played out?
And nice, I like the fact that the map is changing here.
I'm part of the celebration party, but your message that this was a financial win, I'm gonna do it again. Just look, come on, man, you're not right.
No, well, financial win for who? For Francis, yes. Let's say he made in the 10 to 20 million range, right, as has been reported.
Stay
Last
still.
fight was 600K.
No, well, hold on. Time out. No, you just lied. You just lied.
This is my kind of holiday.
There's nobody that you just pulled me apart. Nobody included a terrible term sheet that has said 10 to 20 million. It's not prediction. How awful would they be?
Look at this shit.
That's a fast prediction. That's a 100% gap. 1 million to 1.5 is winning professional. You got $10 million. No one predicted 20 million.
Moonstone, Moonstone.
How do you know the pay-per-view bombed? A. Who's reporting that?
Ariel, what do you...
I'm trying to get
And exactly.
150 to 100, I think.
About the 10 to 20 million. I'll play that same game too. You think I'm pulling shit out of my back?
No. It's not a matter of that. It's not a matter of that.
It's kind of weird that having two weapons because you always.
Stay in one place, would you?
in the vice, really.
On this show! I who? Me! The greatest of all time! What are you talking about? I got 100 million years ago. You can't give yourself a gap of 100%. Let me between no money and infinite money. What in theory are you talking about? Jail. I'm a quarter of the year.
Prepare for the shatter.
So let me ask you, the reason why it's
Because you're the only one.
20 million. The pay-per-view cut. That's why the number that you say they bombed. If they did bomb, then it's
That one's not going anywhere.
maybe it's 50. So then tell me, I give you my source. You want to find Venom?
Should have brought a coat.
You got caught lying. I didn't get caught. Who's your source on the pay-per-view? Who's your source on the pay-per-view? Secondly, Mr. Liar, for that to be
Oh, shit.
win, you know we got 10 million to show, and you know that full well. So you're just
Would love to just use you both,
I'm
but
on Francis' side. I don't like how you're making
None of our locals. Don't try to discourage you.
$10 million bonus.
The crown is amazing. I like it.
Somebody in this space that made money in this space. Allow me to at least tell you this before you make potential 10 million pay-per-view. The size of that pay-per-view era would be record-setting. Whether it was motocross, whether it was a concert, whether it was fighting, there's not a pay-per-view in history. What this would have to do. It comes on at 2 o'clock. I worked for a company that found I went to watch the fire. I thought it was going on at 7 p.m. like every other time. I was getting text messages from Kevin Ioli on unrelated matters when he told me I got to go, the fight's coming on. No. So don't forget. In a million years, why would
I don't know.
Saudi Arabia happen at 7 p.m.
Excellent work. I'd stand well clear of the hydraulic pump if I were you. Without that flow regulator, it might get a teensy bit hang.
I do like the characters. It doesn't really matter because that doesn't matter, the story, but still.
It happened at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. What are you talking about? You're it's important that you understand. The biggest lie that
You have brought a coat.
instructed to tell them that it was sold out, and I could look, and there were thousands.
Loaded. Is that common?
Nobody wanted the rematch. And so it's one of these situations where when you talk about if you're coming from a competitive standpoint, I jumped in and celebrate. It was incredible. Celebratory moment. You're talking about from a business standpoint, when you come out and pretend business and bonus money, a guy got handed to, I mean, come on, Aaron.
It's so funny how you're spinning this, because even if it is 10 million, even if the pay-per-view truly did bomb, and it is 10 million,
So it's right here, I guess.
50x what he made in his last UFC fight, and then here's the best part. People like you are saying, but it's not as much as what he did in the 3 fights before.
Someone mentioned the potential for an explosion. Dust yourself off, and let's proceed. Now, I need a flight data recorder. My sources tell me the old Drakensberg recorders in the grubby hands of a simpleton junk collector named Tony Sluice. I've uploaded his location to your Echo device. You should be able to snaffle it when he's busy showing you his ridiculous collection of worthless junk.
Oh, I remember this. But Tony Slow is in charge of the.
Nincompoop that he is, it sounds like he might actually have it.
He does have it. You kind of have to steal from him.
Like, how can you continue? I saw you talk to MMA.
And I feel bad about this.
Still fumbled the bag. Is that true? That was a miss.
Very hard.
It's a miss.
Very hard, Errol. I don't think that you are this dumb. I think you're making it easy.
Nah.
But it gets my sweat going. You're gonna let me talk. You come out and say stupid and reckless things, and you have people that are relying on you.
Aha.
You're going to let me talk.
So you came out and you want to make believe the 10 million. My problem with you saying that he made more in this than he made in all of his UFC fights, my problem is that you used the word made. If you were to be honest, and you were to say that he got, I'm with you. When it's a loss, right, when it's charity or somebody gives it away, it's very difficult to say that you made it. I share that with you because you're asking me about his next fight. Why would you have that conversation?
Setting the trap!
You know full well he has a contract. So as far as when he's going to make it his next fight, he already has a contract. This isn't a discussion.
I don't know, Scott. What's up with Chael voice?
It's already done. That's what we did. Remember that day we gave you a $2 million signing bonus? Remember that day we gave you an opportunity to go over and do the Fury fight? Because we wanted something back. We have a there's no discussion on what the next fight is. Eric,
The company.
Do you want to know why, from a pay-per-view standpoint, Fury versus Ngannou didn't work? Turned out to be this incredible sporting event. You and I have more of a passion. I mean, look at us arguing, we're friends. But that's because it was so great. How rare, right? But you want to know if we were to back up why it didn't do well on pay-per-view?
Because nobody cared.
That should be what you're really asking. Why it didn't do well on pay-per-view? Because that should be what you're really asking. That would be the exciting thing. Would you like me to answer it, Arrow?
Sure.
I can't tell if this is just a fiction show. I'll play along. 10 and 20 million.
No, but I have a follow-up about what you just said before. But fine, for now, yes. Why?
It's super important that you understand this. Promoters miss this all the time. There's 5 guys in the world that know how to make money in fighting, but it's important that you get that because there's a major lesson here that somebody could look at and observe. The reason this deal, you have the UFC heavyweight champion who never lost his belt, at least not competitively, versus the biggest star in all of boxing. Any weight class, any way you want to do it. Nobody moves the needle. Like, why did that not work? The answer is significance. That's the answer, but it's important that you get this. There wasn't a significance. Win or lose, Francis, there's no rematch. Every time you have somebody, a Mayweather, a De La Hoya, the announcers will always, they'll let that part of the contract out. Should he lose, there's an automatic rematch clause. That was the problem with Francis. It's why promoters won't do a one-off.
Shooting too much, I'm bored.
It was done by an entity, but it's important that you understand that. Francis, win or lose, goes back to MMA. Win or lose, Tyson Fury fights that fat bald guy in the front row on December 23rd, so there wasn't a significance. It's important that you get that.
Chaos.
About his next fight. That won't be signed by a Bob Arum or an Eddie Hearn, because they can't. Those guys sign a minimum of 3-fight deals, because if you win, I need to know I've got you down the road. If you lose, I can't guarantee you a fortune. You're 0-1 right now with a lot of buzz. If you become 0-2, there's no buzz. We got 3 fights. We got
Lovely.
Fury. We got Wilder. If I don't have you both locked up, I'm not going to do the match. That's the thing.
Sorry, guys.
That's where free agency is a problem.
Bits. It's not that the game is boring. It's just because yesterday we did 10 hours. Today we're gonna do 10 hours. It's a lot. I'm not complaining, but I'm not thrilled. Let's go.
The exhibits. I've visited a few of my famous collection of rare starship parts. Make a small donation and we'll get started.
I got you.
When I say donation, it's more the obligatory kind. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Now, let the grand tour begin. And keep your meat-hunks off the exhibits or else you and I are going to fall out, and that will get real ugly.
You're going to fight him.
This here is the escape pod ejection system from the Starship Gigantic, destroyed in its maiden voyage after striking a comet. All 11,000 people on board were killed when their escape pods launched, only to all smash into each other. This looks like a bird cage, right? Wrong. It's the power core regulator from the solar liner Crusade, which exploded in space dock when someone removed it for dusting. They tried to put it straight back in, but the Crusade was, you know, exploded. And the tour continues this way if you like to follow me. The best thing I got's this flight data recorder from the Drakensberg. She suffered a critical engine failure during the crackening and came down not too far from here. Had to fight off a lot of competition to get it. I don't mind rolling my sleeves up when I have to.
Goodness, that's actually it. The data recorder. Just take it now.
I can't, dude. I feel bad.
Hey, no handling my exhibits. You're not here for the tour at all, are you, you darn crook?
Just picking up a quest item. Don't worry yourself about it.
I am very cross now.
Finally, Excelsior needs a gyroscope for stability. I'll update your echo post-haste. The local ingrates won't be too happy about you taking it, but I'm sure they can be reasoned with.
I do feel bad, dude.
Well, I didn't expect such a robust defense from Tony. Still, progress demands sacrifices of us all.
I feel bad. The guy's out there putting something for reals, you know? I'm just stealing it.
We're applying 2010 rules, 2000 rules to 2023. These are new rules. These are Saudi Arabia rules. They don't play by the same rules that you're used to. They don't play by the same rules as Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They just paid, and to your point, probably lost a lot of money, right? To bring in all these guys to put on this event. It was the Super Bowl on steroids, and they'll do it again. And they'll do it again, and they're doing it this weekend with WWE, and they'll do it with Fury Usyk, and they'll do it with the next Francis Ngannou fight. And so you're applying these old rules, 3 fights. I think you were referring to PFL when you said they. The chairman and founder of the PFL, Don Davis, was on this show on Monday. You need to start watching this show more. What? He said, and I quote, "We get him either in March or December. His next fight doesn't have to be in PFL. His next fight can be back in Riyadh against his father, or in Africa against Joshua. What are you talking about? He is going to make 20 to 30 to 40 million in his next fight. He made 10 to 20 in this last one, and one day he'll prove me. So what are you saying? Just those two numbers together are more than what he would have made with the UFC. And oh, by the way, if he was booked to fight John Jones in Madison Square Garden, if he would have taken that fight, the fight wouldn't even be happening. They would have done the same thing that they did to Stipe. Hey, we're not going to.
And it's 6'8".
We don't want to insult you with our bullshit interim titles. So we're going to book Aspinall and Pavlovich on 2 weeks' notice because John Jones is out for a year. So how could you now say, knowing how this whole story played out, that this guy made a mistake, that he fumbled the bag, that free agency doesn't work? Now, does it work for everyone? No, it doesn't. I said at the beginning of my show, it does not work for everyone. If you're a guy in the UFC, look, if you're Sean Strickland, stay in the UFC.
Bro, I'm bored.
With Saudi Arabia money involved and them having an offer on the table right now for the fight in March.
Come on.
Rules to the new game, Chael. It's right there. The entity that you're speaking of is right there in front of you. They don't play by the same rules as everyone else.
There's not a word of what you just said. With the tone and narrative that you wanted to determine that was correct. Your
What?
message since I've got on here today, Ariel, your message has been that this was the business which would feed into
I don't think that I'm gonna be able to.
if some other fighter attempts to do this, they need to know the dangers of being people. And that is my message. I'm not pitting against Francis Strickland. I'm pitting against
It's the Dark Sider there.
That would be like you becoming a financial advisor and then saying, just go play the lottery. Look at this guy. He won. I can't believe you're staying in college and reading his books. I can't believe you're investing into a 401k. I don't even know what a Roth is. Go play the lottery. That's your message. I'm trying to speak a little bit clearer. I'm trying to let people know in terms of the norms, which were created for
Schlack.
we didn't change them. They're back again.
I never tried to beat him with that, but we can try for sure. Road Warrior. At least would have got level 4.
It's a very standard of the industry, and to look at that fight
That kick for sure. It's right here.
Approach the gyroscope now. Fend off those pervasive scabs.
And left to go to match room. Just now, he's fighting on December 9th.
The place we got the other one.
Should have brought a coat. Yes.
I heard something kind of like they're kind of an asshole, right? Good.
Never at all.
Boom. Gibroscope? And I don't remember where it is, right? Ah, I remember now. It's right here. No. So is it still there? It's right here.
Honestly, there's no talking to some people. You wait, though. I will send the universe into raptures once Excelsior powers into the heavens, and my music plays for all to hear.
I love this. I actually love this. Like, am I... I'm a bit bored. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So what am I doing with this gyroscope then?
Excellent. We're almost there. Return to my lab and I'll show you genius at work. You may have a little trouble with the neighbors again.
Or the Cosmos. Whew.
You shall die, tired and frozen.
That's good. This is dark side.
Steal yourself so I can
14.
shoot you!
I don't know what that from is.
I'm dripping with juices. Ooh, pain hurts.
Turned out I'm pretty wonderful. Hello, badass. I'm brought a
Slack.
Frozen. Trapped in the battlefield.
too, baby. And that real is right. There's ramification.
Stop you talking! That was not going anywhere! Release the spark! Yes!
131.
Most wonderful. Excelsior is now
I'm excited for this.
almost
This is
ready
gonna be
to
cool.
launch. One task remains, however. Sugar rats are now most vexingly proximitous to my rocket. We cannot risk a collision. Get them out of my way.
Dude, this is awesome.
Oh, trouble finds me and I am most displeased. Get rid of them. That's it. She's ready to go. Join me in the viewing gallery for a front row seat as my beautiful creation unleashes audio bliss.
Guys are ready? It's gonna be cool.
In 3, 2, 1, launch. Yes, fly, my beauty, fly. Trajectory looks good. And let there be music.
The music.
And wait for the thrill. What? No. What's happening?
DJ's Boom and Run coming at you, both decks loaded, mushing it up live with a big time. Here with a pirate radio shout out to the Elpis Massive.
No. No, this cannot be. My music cannot die. I will boost the signal despite the considerable pieces of danger in which this places me. I need more power.
DJ's Boom and Run will come back at you every time, throwing this out there to everyone who represents.
This is so cool. This is so fucking cool.
I'll have to get
I was looking in the window because I thought it was gonna be the match, but fuck. Shit. That's my mistake, guys. That's my mistake. On his side. That's my mistake, dude. Because he told me to look here, right? I was looking there. Okay, I messed up. I thought the comment dropping again is super nice. Why did I not pick up that? Because I forgot. Because I'm not focused, because I'm a bit bored. I'm a bit bored because, I don't know, I played this game before. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, or 5, 6, 7 times. No?
You buy from me now, yeah? Come back when dying.
It's a little robot army. Train station. You know what it is, right? We've been here before. This is where I got sector battles. You see it from afar.
station hasn't been fully operational in a long time, but I can get it running again. There'll be a console around here somewhere. Get me to it and I'll do the rest.
It's up there. It's up there.
I've been thinking, now I'm free of him. The future's so iridescently bright. A new life betokens a new name. Felicity. It means happiness. From now on, I'm Felicity.
Whatever gets you there.
Nice. I think I'm gonna stop for today, guys. I'm not feeling it today. I am not feeling it today. Yeah. I'm just not feeling it today. We'll stop here. I'll sleep a little bit, then we're going to start the plan.
Okay, plug me in. I'll call the train. It might take a few minutes.
10 Hut, train incoming.
Okay, let's check out the factory and get things moving ASAP. We need mucho robot bodies if we're gonna retake Helios and save the day and stuff. Capiche?
Stay in one place.
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm sorry, guys. I'm complaining a lot, but fuck. I'm not fun tonight.
Let it go, darling. Let it surprise.
All aboard.
Preparation for what? For something I did great, I guess. You have to do something like that, right? Yes.
So this is where we're gonna build a super awesome robot army. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed.
Aren't you the naysayer? Evidently, this place became a regular ghost town when Dahl packed up and left after the Krakening. But we just need to get to the power suit section and get things up and running again.
I keep you breathing, eh?
Yeah.
Haven't found anything good? My weapon machine will fix that for you. Don't have
Yeah, let's do it a little bit more. We're at 3 hours. We'll do it till 3 hours. That way we still just say something that we did that was good. Yeah. What if I did this? You don't need anyone. You get something. Yeah, let's watch something. Maybe what I'm watching is not good enough. Nice. There'll be a lot of force. And a good level.
a serious talk infestation.
We have to chill on the action hero because
Still, you know how to handle yourself.
I think we're already full with the mission.
Why people like it out here?
Alright guys, I'm in the middle of nowhere here in Alaska. I'm gonna show you how to
Doors jammed. Maybe some kind of manual override. We need another way in. Find a console and hook me up to it. I bet I can do something about this.
They're giving me some good transplants, that's good.
Snow is never all the same.
Really good.
Perfect. Just give me a moment to look around. There's barely any power running through this. Ta-da! More nasties.
We're gonna get most of what I'm trying to do here. The turrets, I don't think they have like a critical point. Like the mothers, and it's funny because they're like the ant. In that regard.
These filthy wire chews are everywhere. I hate them. Plus it looks like local scavs have set up shop. Push through here and find me a console to plug into so I can find out what's ahead. And kill me some bugs while you're at it.
I got you. Stealth Felicity.
I'd forgotten how fun exploring new systems can be. Right then, past this building is the Stingray factory complex, and beyond that, the Bolt factory. It's a pretty straight shot. I should be able to get us past any locked gates. You can get us past any stupid people.
Return. There was nobody else to fight. I made the Lost Legion. But they're approximately all on the moon. Are all on the moon. Why did I miss them? Just I don't know.
Another jammed door. Well, maybe it'll open if you give it a good pull. Kill that.
Good. Let me go try. Whatever I do, I have to get a sniper rifle that is no elements. They're telling me to hurry up.
Almost zero juice running through this place, and the old turrets still work. That'll be me soon, won't it? A weapon. Again.
See? She's seen the killing and she's not as down as she was before. Captain Cuddy.
Looks pretty good. It's gotta be hard, well-draining soil. You've got frozen mud, standing water, ice, any of that stuff, you gotta change spots. You're not gonna last if you try to sleep in the mud or sleep a block of butter coconut mochi.
Mochi.
It's a Japanese Hawaiian dish made with rice flour, butter, and loads of sugar. It's got like a bazillion calories and stays fresh forever. It's a great trail food. I'm gonna save this for later.
Mochi.
Oh, for something so ugly, they sure do breed a lot.
You like the spider ants?
This is the entrance to the Stingray facility. Could you get me access to that gate console? I meant that rhetorically. I mean, you need to.
However, if you go here, there's a bunch of stuff that you can do.
This right here is a dead paper birch. You can see this little papery bark. That is an excellent fire starter. And that's how we're going to get our tinder for our flint and steel. We got to make really sure not to stick this in the snow, though.
So guys, we're gonna stop here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry, guys.